And the second one is similar, but looking internally, and that's your people. So like your staff, your associates, your frontline folks who are actually interacting with those customers and doing the work and stuck in those parts of the process that are painful.
Hold up.
They actually have most of the ideas for what will make you better. It's not just going to come from the C-suite or the leaders or the managers or whatever. Like everyone should be participating in that. A, because they actually know. B, because they're the ones who are going to have to live with the change. So getting their insights and their thoughts on it means not only will you build it better, but you'll have them bought in from the start because they were part of the solution. And C, because then you're changing their mindset going forward, because now they're about making things better and being a part of where the company's heading. And that's something every carrier talks about, but a lot of them struggle with, that employee engagement. So here's a really good chance to drive that a lot stronger.
Brian, why do you think that they struggle with getting that employee engagement?
I think it's been a difficult thing in the industry as a whole for a variety of reasons. One is like, it's tough work. You think about on the claim side, like you get hit with the worst things that people are going through, which is depressing. Like first responders go through that too. When like there's famous stories of rescue dogs in 9/11 that they were getting so depressed finding bodies, they started to plant live people every like 5 to 10, not live people that they found just because the dogs wouldn't search anymore. Like it does hit, like everyone on a claims team, it's hard.
No.
You listen to the worst of the worst, and as empathetic as you are doing that work, like it starts to hit you. So part of it is the job. And let's be fair, like a lot of people presume their carrier's out to screw them, not support them.
Right.
So a lot of those calls, not only is it a bad story, but like it's adversarial at the beginning. You're facing off against them. Same thing with sales is a lot of no's. So you have to be optimistic because, not every one of those quotes is going to play out into a policy, or every one of those leads is going to play out into a quote.
Right.
And people are presuming you're kind of screwing them, or there's a catch, or you're holding back, and, you're not buying a stereotypical used car purchase. Like it doesn't have to be that way, but that's there. So I think people are a little bit beat down by the nature of the interaction, the work, and the systems and the processes. So that, it tempers the excitement. And the real reason to me is historically as an industry, and plenty of industries suffer from this, we haven't been great at engaging them. And now all of a sudden it's important and we care and we do free lunches or whatever other, but like, what are you doing day to day to reinforce that people have a voice and they're empowered and they can take risks and they should feel like they're owners of the business too? I think that's something the startup world does really well, is because they can't afford to pay anyone with actual money. They give a lot of shares. So technically, like everyone who's grinding it out, trying to make that business a success is probably an owner to some degree. There's a lot of value in that, assuming that we'll take that seriously. So I think as an industry, we need to keep finding ways to do better on engagement, even if for no other reason than the work itself is kind of working against that on a day in, day out basis.
Hey, you've got to check out the Insurance Dudes Inner Circle coming soon, where you get extended interviews as well as live coffee talks in our private Facebook group. Join the mailing list today at theinsurancedudespodcast.com. Hey, thanks for checking out the Insurance Dudes. Hey, please subscribe. We got some really great stuff coming out.